I'm the CEO of Goblinworks. We're building a next-generation fantasy sandbox, massively multiplayer online role-playing game called Pathfinder Online, and this is our story.
World of Warcraft established a new benchmark for the massively multiplayer role-playing game. For the next 10 years, game after game attempted to meet or exceed that benchmark. We call these games fantasy theme parks, and they all follow the same pattern. Strong initial growth at launch, followed by a steep decline. The revenues these games are generating are insufficient given the upfront risk required to develop them. This is a failed business model. The era of the AAA fantasy theme park MMO is ending. Even Blizzard has realized this and announced that its next generation MMO plans had to be scrapped. Theme park games must ship with a large number of features, surrounded by a cloud of scripted content, all of which must be completed before the game can begin to be monetized. MMOs are built by programmers, artists, and game designers. Theme park games are built by large, expensive teams. We are focused on a kernel of core features needed to enable sandbox gameplay, which can be monetized much more rapidly. Our game focuses on maximizing meaningful human interaction. Our minimum viable product allows us to build our game with a small, agile team. We used Kickstarter to create momentum for this project. We ran 2 campaigns and used the proceeds to fund a technology demo and full production of the game. Our Kickstarters validated our assumptions that this was a game that had a large addressable market excited about the project, and that the lifetime customer value will be substantial. We've been in production for a year. In that time, we have completed the technology demo in 3 quarterly milestones. The project is on schedule and on budget. We will continue to deliver quarterly milestones, and will begin alpha testing the game early next year. After successful alpha testing, we will begin monetizing the game using a system we call early enrollment, a controlled Gmail-style beta for early adopters. We are on schedule, on budget, and ready to change forever how MMOs are made.
Innovating in the field of MMO development requires solving 2 fundamental problems. 1, the broken AAA theme park financial model. And 2, customers want a game that persistently reflects the cumulative effects of their actions. Theme parks don't satisfy that desire. We think the sandbox game paradigm is the solution to both problems. This is Pathfinder Online. The game is driven by the struggle between players to take, hold, and develop territory. What players build, other players can destroy. Borders are fluid, alliances shift, commerce ebbs and flows with supply and demand. In the sandbox, the players are the content. You're seeing a very early iteration of the game. We have the core elements of the platform complete. Now we turn our attention to polishing, improving, and testing. We are completing a basic foundation that will allow us to shift to a process of validated learning. We call this process crowd forging. Our community is central to our strategy for development. They will be infinitely involved in selecting features to be implemented, prioritizing the product backlog, and providing continuous feedback and testing as new features are added to the game. The Pathfinder Tabletop RPG is the market share leader, becoming the first RPG ever to displace Dungeons & Dragons from the #1 slot. The Pathfinder Adventure card game is the breakout hit of the year. Pathfinder has an addressable community of hundreds of thousands of players. The team we've assembled includes leaders who ship multiple MMOs and work on the leading edge of MMO development, which makes us confident we can estimate budgets and timelines. Our Kickstarter success validated our initial hypothesis that the market wants the kind of game that we're building.
All right, thank you very much. Your 4 minutes are up. That's timed almost perfectly, so. Anne, do you have any questions?
Sure.